Welcome to Same Cast, Different Day podcast. Yay, we're here.
We're here waiting for Martell to kick us saying, hi, Tina.
Hey,
Welcome. How are you?
good. How are you?
Good, I guess. Welcome to Same Cast, Different Day podcast. We're waiting for Martell to get his little
What is you
setup
talking about
going,
right here?
apparently.
What is you talking about right here?
There he is.
Oh, your internet is really delayed. That's what you call delayed internet. So, how was everybody holiday weekend?
That's good. That's good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
It was blah. I
It was
spent the last.
blah.
I mean, cause I went over to Tina's house. That part was fun
Oh,
until some badass kids
oh,
showed up. But
oh.
but then and then Monday, somebody was supposed to be cooking, but then it turned into me cooking. So then I was pooped after the cooking was done, and so I had slept for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I watched Sonic 2, and then I watched The Lost City, and then I talked to Tina, and then went to sleep.
Nice. Very nice.
And then
I
Saturday I
also did
spent
watch Sonic.
yay. Crystal didn't
Mhm.
watch it,
Yeah, I want to see it. Looks
and
like a good.
then I spent Saturday um in my underwear playing 2K, and that was
Oh,
my weekend.
gotcha.
Crystal, you did what you do, old lady stuff,
No, I went camping.
camping.
I went camping, yeah. Yeah, stuff you do actually when you leave your city, leave your area, leave all your troubles behind, all the BS. Just go away to somewhere and just stay away from all the trouble. That's
That's
all I'm telling
that's what alcohol is for, to get away from trouble.
you. No, no. Just get away completely from life. Just get away. Go away. Go
I
somewhere.
mean, that's what it's for, to get away from trouble. I'm just saying in my personal opinion. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let's head into hot topics. Christmas. So, R&B legend Anita Baker gets back control of her masters. If you don't remember, I believe it was early 2021, early 2020 when she was telling people to start streaming her music because she was trying to get her masters back. And if you don't know what masters are, that's the master recordings of her music, which is put on streaming services and stuff. So now she's able to control it and negotiate how much money she get per stream and everything and so on. And she gave a special shout out to Chance the Rapper, who I guess helped her regain her masters back for her music. So shout out to Chance the Rapper.
Good job. Way to go.
Okay. So, Chance the Rapper from the reality TV series
I
or
just know
somebody
him as
different?
the actual rapper, the Chance the Rapper
Yeah,
actor.
he's from Chicago. That's the one I believe is
Yeah,
talking.
the guy that's from Chicago. He
Okay.
was coming here for all the Bucks games and stuff last year when we want to play the championship.
Oh,
Okay.
So,
maybe I should pay attention sometimes.
so, so we got some. Actually, I'm gonna say that for the end of top topics. So, reality's TV star Chris Todd Crisley. Now, for the life of me, I just do not understand how this man. I'm sorry, he gay. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't know. Everybody, people keep saying that he's not, and the man is gay. When you watch his TV show, The Grizzly Knows Best, you look at him first. They say, you ask, who is this gay man? Like, come on now. Anyway, so Todd Chrisley, former business partner, alleged that the reality star cheated on his wife Julie Chrisley with him, and then they had to pay off a blackmailer who was basically will go put their business out there. So they had to go and pay out a blackmailer, a total of $9,500 for four payments of $9,500, totaling $38,000.
That's an odd number.
I know, right?
Yeah, usually it's kind of like a straight even
I know. So I'm sitting up here like, so does this prove, or can we take this person word? Because ain't to me, ain't no way that Todd Crisley is bona fide heterosexual. Like when you watch this show, there's no reason you don't look at this man and be like, yeah, he's straight.
Ha.
I just need for Todd Crisley to come out the closet. In my personal opinion. Hello, Jamie. How are you? Thank you for joining in with us.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
So R&B singer Tank says that R. Kelly is the king of R&B. Wait, why was that? Why did you pause like that?
Who, me?
Yes, your
Oh.
pause.
I don't know. I was like, what was that?
Oh, you talking about the sound? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm thinking you reacted to the R. Kelly thing, like, oh.
No. What you said? You said Tank said what about R. Kelly?
That R. Kelly is the king of R&B. I'm
I
close on
mean,
my Facebook. That's probably my Facebook. Uh-oh.
he got some good music. I'm not gonna say he the king of R&B.
So who would you say is the king of R&B? Do we need to do a tournament to determine the king of R&B on this season?
Oh, jeez. So I thought R. Kelly was. Wait. What about
Some people would say Luther Vandross. Some people would say Ronald Isley.
Yeah.
What James Brown supposed to be the king of?
Yeah,
I think he's the king of I want to say the king of rock, but he wasn't really rock because you can't consider him R&B. So I don't know.
What was he more like soul kind of music?
Oh yeah, he was the king of soul. Why we don't know?
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I know that's why. I know that's why watching this like idiots. I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess I don't know, but maybe we should do a tournament on that. So,
yeah, I agree.
Y'all,
So who is it gonna be though? So we got R. Kelly, right? I mean,
what's his name? Jacquees?
You better not. You better not.
Wait. To be honest, I never heard any of that guy music. So I don't even know what song he has made.
Wait, we talking about Jaquan? No.
No, not Jaquan. He a rapper, I think. Jaquan. Yeah, Jaquan is a rapper. If I'm not mistaken, he made that song. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Okay,
that's it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't know who. Yeah, we have to do that tournament. Jamie, if you're still watching, let us know who you think the king of R&B is. So, y'all, this whole Mo'Nique and D.L Hughley story is quite funny. If y'all don't know, this is what D.L Hughley and Mo'Nique is. For y'all who don't know, because some of y'all might be new to the world. So D.L. Wait. Whoa, hold the hell on. Okay. First, I'm gonna play a video. It is a 10-minute video, and then I'm gonna get into the rest of the story for y'all. Okay. So I'm gonna play this video for y'all, so that if I can get this thing working, because y'all know technology don't always necessarily work for me all the time. So here we go.
Fucking fool right now, baby. When I tell you my heart is goddamn racing, because I'm so proud, I'm so honored to be standing in front of you motherfuckers. Y'all don't even understand. I have traveled the motherfucking world. Oh, but when I come to Detroit, now.
Credit to Mo'Nique for this video.
See, had you. Bitch, I know, right?
She looks good.
Yes, she does. Just to let y'all know, this is a rant that she did going on D.L Hughley about that started this whole thing.
When they called to come play Detroit and come play the Fox Theater. And I ain't playing the Fox Theater in over 20 motherfucking years. I was so goddamn excited. I was so motherfucking excited because I said, oh, a bitch is going back. A bitch is going back to the Fox Theater in motherfucking Detroit. When I tell you Detroit, y'all don't understand what the fuck I had to go through to stand in front of you beautiful motherfuckers tonight. Y'all don't understand the fight a bitch had to go through to stand in front of y'all tonight. Y'all don't understand I was ready to walk the fuck up out of here, but I said I can't let the people down of motherfucking Detroit because the promoter grabbed me as a motherfucker.
Jamie, can you hear me now on YouTube?
I don't fuck with nobody. I take pride in not fucking with nobody, nigga. But if you fuck with me, we gonna dance, nigga. We gonna do the two-step, nigga. See, I take pride, baby. In my whole motherfucking career, can't nobody tell you I ever started no shit with them. That ain't what the fuck I do. My heart would hurt if I tried to bully a motherfucker or start some shit with a motherfucker. But what niggas had to understand about me, I ain't for that Hollywood bullshit. If you cross the motherfucking line, Oprah, if you cross the motherfucking line, Tyler, I'm gonna see you cool motherfucker. Come on, the cool train, nigga. That niggas told me, Mo'Nique, let go and let go. Let go and let God. They have taught niggas to be so motherfucking fearful and just give it to God. Let go and let God. So I kept hearing the shit over and over and over again. So I said, well, let me let the shit go and let me give it to God. And you know what God did? He gave it right the fuck back. He said, bitch, I gave you everything you need to deal with these motherfucking coons. Steve Harvey, D.L Hughley. I gave you everything you need to deal with these motherfucking coons. I don't fuck with nobody. See, tonight, I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck is going on, because y'all know one thing about me, bitch, I'm gonna tell. That's why they ain't like me as a little girl, bitch, because I'm gonna tell. Bitch, I'm gonna tell you out there kissing Petey on the playground, bitch. You nasty whore, we in the 3rd grade, bitch. I'm going to tell. Pump me, bitch, but nobody saw it. I want to tell. See, I fucks with contracts. That's why niggas got a problem with me.
I know that's right.
I'm the motherfucking contract. That's what the fuck it is. But they're so used to niggas fucking around with the contract and being nervous because they might lose an opportunity or a motherfucking chance. So they won't redo the contract. I'm not a bitch who's gonna redo the contract. If you sign the motherfucker, that's what the motherfucker is. So tonight, see, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna break it down for you, Detroit, because I would feel less than a motherfucking woman if I didn't let y'all know what the fuck was going on this stage right now. So if my energy is a little different, nigga, because they got me fucked up. They got me fucked up. They got me fucked up. So the contract. Oh, nigga. The motherfucking contract said that the bitch is the headliner. The headliner. Let me say it again. The headliner. That's what the motherfucking contract says. Mo'Nique is to be the last motherfucking person on the goddamn stage. She is the headliner. That's what I signed the fuck up for. I'm 30 plus years in this motherfucking business, and I don't open for no goddamn body. The contract said the headliner. The contract said the headliner. The contract said the headliner. But a nigga named D.L Hughley turned into a bitch and said, I won't perform if she does that. I won't go out if she does that. Nigga, you open for the kings of comedy. I close for the queens of comedy, nigga. And you think that I don't have a dick, that ain't my position, nigga. So when I leave this motherfucker, the headliner has left. I don't fuck with nobody. So I don't fuck with no motherfucking body. But when you cross the line with me, nigga, you have crossed the motherfucking line. And that bitch, nigga, has crossed the motherfucking line. See, we got a history, nigga. We got a history. That nigga went on a tour talking about all Mo'Nique wasn't. You can Google it right now. D.L Hughley on Mo'Nique, all I wasn't, what I wasn't worth, all of this bullshit. And nigga, you put your feet under my motherfucking table. So you came to my home, nigga, and you put your feet under my motherfucking table. I don't get down like that, goddammit. You got a bitch wrong. You talk about Young Thug, and because of their names, nigga, your name is D.L. What the fuck does it stand for? Hey! How far you bending over, nigga, on the D.L.?
Oh my goodness.
That's my family, nigga. I'm home, nigga. I'm motherfucking home, yo. I go all the way back with Coco in the motherfucking lounge in the back of the bar when they was cooking motherfucking fried fish, bitch. That's me, nigga.
Okay. So as y'all can see, Mo'Nique is very angry over this whole not headlining whatever this show was in Detroit. So,
oof, lots of words.
Yeah.
Oof.
So, whose computer is going off? So, Jamie, hopefully you can hear me better now. I did turn my gain up a little bit. If you need me to turn my channel up, I will also do that. So DL saw the video. He said, this is DL Hughley's response. He says, all you have to do is check the order of the names on the ticket stub from last night, and you will see who's confused. Against my better judgment over the objections of my team and 4 other occasions where I said no, I decided to take a chance and work with Mo'Nique. Oprah was a problem. Tyler Perry was a problem. Charlamagne was a problem. Steve Harvey was a problem. Lee Daniels was a problem. Netflix was a problem. Now it's my turn. At some point, it can't be everyone else. It's you. Lesson learned. I didn't have any personal against Mo'Nique. Oh wait, my bad, y'all. Anything personal against Mo'Nique. People paid a lot of money to laugh, not to hear about your contract. Apparently, the role you play in Precious is turned out to be an autobiography. I wonder who's next. It's what D.L. Hughley's response was.
What?
What the hell, Tina?
Wow.
And so then he was even bold enough to post. Let me share this for y'all. He posted the contract that he signed for the show. And this is courtesy of that Gary Drew's.net. Thank y'all.
You said BET posted the contract?
No, D.L. Hughley himself posted the contract. So this is the contract right here. And it states 100% headline. He was to headline the show. This was the contract that was posted right here. And as you can see, here's the list that he has with him as the headliner. Because after Mo'Nique, it was supposed to be an intermission. Then whoever Josh Adams does the intro, then it's D.L. Hughley.
Wow.
Oh, let me go back. So, do we think that Mo'Nique should went on this rant? And do we think this is going to hurt her career a little? More, well, it's already kind of hurting now, but.
Well, 50 Cent casted her in the BMF second season, right? How long ago did this happen?
So this was just past, I think over the weekend or this past week.
Okay, so I don't think 50 would drop her from that role. I really feel like her being
too close to filming for that.
Huh?
They're probably too close to filming it to drop her and try to replace her.
I don't think he's gonna fit. I don't think so. 50 Cent like that type of controversy, right?
When your controversy creates cash.
Yes. So I don't think he's going to drop her. I feel like he brought her on because you know how over the past few years she felt like she had been snuffed out as a Black woman in, comedy. So 50 Cent brought her on and casted her for that very reason. So I don't think he's gonna drop her. I feel like if even more so, it's gonna make people want to watch this show because she's casted as a main character. D.L Hughley, I don't really understand why he's headlining anything still, honestly.
Because to be honest, I don't know if it's a radio show or a podcast that he do, but it's very popular, and he still does a lot of touring. And he actually gets he actually people actually promoters actually book him for a lot of shows.
Who is these people? Are you one of these people?
I'm not one of those people.
Oh, okay.
But he does get. But a lot of promoters do book him for shows. But the thing
Why?
is, though, even with like Mo'Nique, though, like you haven't done anything since it's been a good 5-6 years. Like Mo'Nique has not done any mainstream media since she been making all these comments about these people. And at some point, I'm like, D.L Hughley, it's you.
So, me personally, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a black woman, my preference is Mo'Nique as a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen D.L Hughley live. I've seen him in roles, like in movies and shows. And I mean, he's just kind of just like there. Like, I don't feel like he stands out enough for me to care about going to see him as a headliner. He's come here quite a few times for whatever reason, but okay. I mean, Earthquake keeps coming back here for whatever reason. So, I mean, honestly, I feel what she's saying. Like I said, I don't know who is still going to want to see him as a headliner.
I don't know. Maybe it's a certain age group. Like some people who want to relive the Kings of Comedy type thing. Like, oh yeah, D.L Hughley. Like, because when you think about the Kings of Comedy, besides him, I mean, Steve Harvey ain't gonna do no more stand up.
And I prefer Steve Harvey over him. I mean,
yeah, that is true. I mean, that is true. And I think the decision to make him a headliner was just basically based on popularity now. Like maybe he's just more popular than her now compared to back then. I don't know. Like I said, with all the backlash she been getting, like the whole battle she had with Netflix, then she had to battle with Oprah, then she had to battle with Tyler Perry, then she had to battle with Lee Daniels. It's like, okay, now you're all the people like Mo'Nique, you one of those people where you want to be in black films, you want to be black empowerment films, you want to be do black films, but all the people who has the money and the resources to do the black films don't want to work with you because they all said you're difficult to work with. And then you went to Netflix, and then once the Netflix is not ran by a bunch of black people, and then even they said that you are difficult to work with. So that's what if all these people are saying you're difficult to work with, then it's you.
Okay, so that's a different thing. I feel like based on what her comment and her content in her shows, I feel like she's better than him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as how she is behind the scenes, I don't know. I've never seen that side of her. I just recently, these last few years, when she said she felt like she was being snuffed out, kind of saw her on a complaining thing, and I mean, she stuck to it. She stuck to it. I don't know if she felt like she made her point, but
I don't know if a lot of when she was talking about she being snuffed out, like I don't know if it was like over. I think with Tyler Perry, she was saying it was like overpay or something like that, or something she was saying, and it's like once again, like I get it, Tyler Perry and Oprah has money, but she has to realize that sometimes these movies they don't want to invest $100 to $200 million into a certain film, knowing damn well they're not gonna give you their money back. Like Mo'Nique, I don't know why she think that she would get 20, 25, 30, $40 million for playing in a Tyler Perry movie. Like you Loretta Devine or like you Cicely Tyson or one of them kind of people. Like you're not on that legendary status to earn that kind of money. So to want to ask for that kind of money, I don't know if she asked for that kind of money, but to try to if it was about money, you talking about, well, why can I get $20 million for this movie? That's why you're not legendary enough to me, you will never be on the level of some of those people he has from high, them really star people that he had in his movies. She will never be on them levels when it comes to that. Like she hasn't even had enough movie roles or even TV shows to be considered worth paying that much money for.
I agree.
Like Loretta Devine and been like in movies forever. Like I'm pretty sure he didn't give Bow Wow no $20 million to pay Byron. Like I know damn well Bow Wow didn't get no $20 million. So for you to come at these people and ask for this money like you're an A-list celebrity when you're not even, to me, Mo'Nique is not even a B-list celebrity to me, to be honest. You just a celebrity amongst the black community. Like outside the black community, to them people, you're not worth it. And I hate to say it, and not all. Hey, Sally, how you doing? I'm not saying that about like all actresses to be just to be mean about it, but it's to be honest. Like you're not on a Will Smith level, you're not on a Denzel Washington level, you're not on that level to be earning that kind of money that she probably was asking for.
So Will Smith is corny. I feel like that's one of the main reasons why he made it as far as he did.
Mm-hmm.
Denzel, he just cold at acting. Like he can play so many different types of roles. He's been doing it for a long time.
Mhm.
But
I agree with you, Jamie.
what'd she say?
She said if it was the other way around, and D.O would have been out there talking about we'd still be having this same discussion, and I agree. But at the same time, I don't. Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry to hear that, Sally.
oh,
At the same time, I just don't see like I don't think D.L Hughley is out here like when he was in Soul Plane. You think he asked for $20 million to do that little ass role? Like Mo'Nique,
he
you had a
he
small
was
role
in
in that
Soul
movie.
Plane.
Yeah, he was in the bathroom attendant. And like Mo'Nique, you played the person checking security at the people going through security. Like when I think about role like Mo'Nique's movie roles, like you had, I can't. The only movie that I can think of is Precious. Like other than that, you're not really known for nothing else except to the black community for the Parkers. Like you had the movie Big Girls, but other than that, like Mo'Nique, you haven't earned whatever it is that you think you have earned. You haven't earned it.
Well, maybe she just know what her potential is. Maybe she hasn't been given the opportunity she think, and that's why she's complaining. Maybe she hasn't been given the opportunity to show what she's capable of as far as acting roles. I feel like she did pretty good playing that serious role. I was kind of shocked.
And playing who? What Precious? Oh yeah, I'm not saying that she's a bad actress or can't act. It's just that, like I said, you need to work your way up to that thing, up to them type of roles. And like for some of those people who had a hard time getting those roles, but they had money. You know what they did? They invested their own money into getting the roles that they wanted. They invested their own money into getting the movies or TV shows to showcase their talent and say, "Hey, I can do this, this, and that, and I'm going to put forth my own money to do it." There are actresses on the female side that has done it. Like I say, like acting in like look at Holly Berry and with the movie roles that she started when she played. She was in a movie with a crackhead. Like she's come a long way. Like I'm pretty sure that wasn't overnight for her. Like Holly Berry worked hard to get where she's at. There are a lot of other like Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah, like somebody went to Queen Latifah and said, "Hey, Queen Latifah, I will give you $20 million to be in this movie." I'd be like, "Yeah, okay, it's Queen Latifah. She has proven herself. She has multiple hit movies. Like to me, Mo'Nique, you only have one hit movie under your belt, and that's Precious. That's it. Like you don't have the numbers to back up what you're asking for, whether it's male or female. To that's like you think like when they hire Brad Pitt or like Denzel Washington for a movie, and they say, "Oh well, we're gonna give you $50 million for this role." They have the box numbers to back it up. They can go like the movie studio can look at it like, "Oh well, yeah, Denzel Washington, his last movie had a profit of $100 million. We spent $200 making this movie, and then altogether the movie made $300 million." Like a lot of people don't realize like when a movie is being made, The actors and actresses get paid up front. So anything that some of them can negotiate what they get off of ticket sales, a little bit off the ticket sales, and that's it. Anything after that movie comes out and the movie when the movie start making, that's what the studio gets back. Like so that's why it's such a gamble to make movies because it's not guaranteed that they invested $200 million into a movie that they're gonna get their $200 million back plus some.
So why do you think she would go on a rant in front of that many people after what has happened in her career if she did not sign a contract that says she was supposed to be the headliner?
I mean, I don't
Because
know.
it's really easy for somebody to pull out a contract like D.L Hughley did.
I mean, yeah, true. It's like, but that might have been a contract that he was presented with as the headliner. Maybe or say maybe the promoters lied to her and said, "Hey, here's the contract, the headline." Then when she got there, like, "No, you're not headlining." Like
You
sometimes,
said he was mad, right? That he wasn't going to do
no, he wasn't mad at all.
it.
He said he was brought. He said he was presented with the opportunity to work with her, and he said he turned down past opportunities just because on a reputation that he had. So he was like, okay, well, I give it a chance and do it. And he said I agreed to do this show with her being on the show, and then this is basically what happens.
Ah,
He said he personally had no problems with her. It was her who had all the issues. Like I said, you
no.
can't get mad at him. Like he gave the contract that was proposed that was given to him. He pulled out, hey, this is what presented to me. He has no control over what a promoter said or what a promoter presented to you. All I know is what a promoter presented to me. So you're really taking it out on the wrong person. In my personal opinion, she should be going after the promoter and not taking it out on him.
Yeah, I mean, it should. Yep. I mean, it's the promoters. That's their position. They're like supposed to, when people sign into it, they say, "Hey, we're gonna get this gig together, and we want all these people to do. We're gonna do a comedy show, and we're looking to get, we're getting people together. Now we don't have a list of who's gonna be there. We're, inviting you to, perform on stage. So
Mm-hmm.
that's their responsibility, hands down, and that is their responsibility. If they can't." If they can't line stuff up, or if say, example, like say, which probably is a little far fetched. We'll just say Will Smith is going to do a comedy tour, which is pretty far fetched. Okay, we'll just kind of sidetrack a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's to say Will Smith and maybe like Kevin Hart and maybe like The Rock and a bunch of people. So say the whole group of guys, right? Okay, so they signed this group of like 5 guys, right? Okay, they all sign into it, do it, yeah, whatever else. But then all of a sudden, say they're like, "Hey, we need a woman," and they just randomly pick somebody, whatever, just pick somebody, So you can't if you want the headline, you want the woman to be the headliner, like the main, like the main show.
Mm-hmm.
Then make sure you tell them that ahead of time before they sign on to say, "Hey, we're gonna do this tour throughout the U.S. or we're gonna do."
I mean, yeah,
all whatever, but that's what.
But then on top of that, though, it falls on her team though, because her team should have made sure that she was headlining. If it was so important for her to headline the show, it falls on her team. It's her team responsibility. Her team failed on this such situation. Her team, when that contract was presented, or when a line, or I'm pretty sure, before the show started, they put out the list of how the show was supposed to go. Because as you saw in the picture right there, let me see if I can bring it in the picture right here. It's a whole like a timeline of how the show was supposed to go and how it was broke down.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how they presented this right here. So I'm pretty sure that she saw this. So if you were so upset about the whole show thing, then you should have went to them and be like, "Hey, hold on, wait, this is not how this is supposed to be," and then your team should have double checked this.
I agree, but who's to say she didn't?
I mean, yeah, your team,
So
like I said,
is this the show? So is this the same show or no? This is something different she
that's
was
the
on?
same show.
No, so the video you showed us.
Yeah, that's from that. That was the show lineup for that night. What I just showed.
So she got on this show that she thought she was supposed to be headlining, that D.L Hughley was supposed to be headlining, and bashed him.
She bashed D.L Hughley, yes.
So maybe she found out at the end, right? Maybe that's when she found out. You know,
So,
maybe she was like, "Well, I got to finish the show," and she went out there, and that's what she did. I don't know. I mean, I probably wouldn't have handled it. I probably wouldn't have went out there and did that like that. You know,
that's something that should have been done behind closed doors.
I agree.
And if anything, you could have just like, okay, well, I'm afraid file a lawsuit and left it at that. Like you wouldn't have to call him, say that he on the down low and he out here twerking it for dudes and stuff like. Oh, that was so unnecessary what she did. Like, come on now. It was funny, but still, it was so unnecessary. So,
Mm.
moving along, I got two more things. I didn't know was this part into the show already. Um, Milwaukee Pride Fest is this weekend coming up,
All right, the second, the
and
third, and the fourth. Okay.
I'm thinking about attending on Saturday, but to be honest, y'all, Pride Fest is not worth $25 to me. I get it; it's on the Summerfest grounds or whatever. Y'all gotta pay these performers and stuff to come here and sing and do whatever y'all gonna have to do. But I'm sorry, Pride Fest to me, the Milwaukee Pride is pretty boring to me, in my personal opinion. I just go to see whatever celebrity they got performing. I mostly leave, and I'll probably see the wait for the fireworks. But other than that, like I don't get no excitement out of it. I don't get nothing out of it except want to go see somebody I want to go see perform. That's it. And I don't think it's worth $25.
I didn't know it cost that much now.
Yeah, last time I went it was $18. Now it's $25.
Hmm.
Ooh, jeez.
So
Oof.
if I decide to go, I am able to live stream from my phone, so I might live stream some of the Pride Fest stuff that's going on down there. While
Anybody? Any people in particular that are coming?
so they're supposed to be doing some type of Lady Gaga tribute, so since I like Gaga, I will want to see that. And then they got the one lady she sings It's raining man,
Yeah.
hallelujah. So she's gonna be there, and somebody else go. I don't really know the other people. Like they're not really. I guess they're famous with the newer generation, I guess, and then they got
Okay.
somebody for like the older generation, but they don't have anybody for the in between this generation. To me,
Gotcha. What
so
kind of
like,
food do you have down there? I just went for food.
um, I don't think they have any specialty foods. It's just like whatever shops they have open at the moment. It's mostly like you walk around and buy. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of boring. It's like Juneteenth celebration with more money.
Juneteenth have food
I know, but that's
and
what I'm saying.
stuff to buy.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. It's a Juneteenth celebration, but with more money, which means they got you know. But anyway, it's just on a bigger ground. You can buy like they have like vendors there. You can buy like necklace, sunglasses, prize stuff. They got the free testing for like STDs and all that kind of stuff. And then they just got the stage where a bunch of drag queens dance very badly on the stage right there. And offbeat. Cause I get so kick of the drag queens. Like I don't understand why people get so excited for a windmill and a kick. Like that's not real choreography. I've seen like it's this one drag queen named Lady Gagita with all the
yeah.
padding and stuff that she has on. She can do every Lady Gaga dance routine down to the T while performing. And to see some of the and this is like the to me the overseas drag queens doing way better than the American drag queens because the American drag queens just want to do like ballroom scene like I'm gonna do the windmill and I'm gonna do the splits and a high kick and people cheer and clap for that. But the people who out there doing real choreography and working real hard on these performances don't get any respect for it.
What was the name of the one queen that just won the RuPaul?
I talking about the one from here, Jada Essence.
Yeah. Does she perform here?
I think she would perform a couple of times at Hamburger Mary's. I think she might did because I think she's on the RuPaul's thing in Vegas now, and they're supposed to be doing a tour. So I think
Oh,
she's on there now.
okay.
Um. So yeah, I don't know.
That would have been nice.
To me, like when I do watch like drag videos and stuff, I like to see the overseas stuff. To me, they do it way more better and they're way more creative with it. And like I said, like the Lady Gaga one, like she, literally, like if Lady Gaga does a like when she did the Super Bowl halftime show, or when she did any type of performance that Lady Gaga has did, and she goes back and recreate it, she got even the outfits, the hair, the makeup, everything is done down to the exact T. And you don't see that much creativity in U.S. drag, which is why I appreciate
Oh, no.
overseas much better than here. And like I said, like the ones who are here and put in like real choreography and do real work and have the background dancers who's on point with them doing the real choreography, like they don't get recognized for it. And they take it as a joke here. And I don't like that. Like I said, all thing they cheer and scream for somebody doing a windmill and a kick and a splits, but somebody that's up there doing real choreography, sweating, about to break their neck, don't get no type of nothing.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
So yeah. So yeah, that's Pirate Fest this weekend, y'all. June 2nd through 4th.
So are they doing the same thing every day? Is it different people every day or the same?
They got different people over the course of time. Is one person in particular that I'm gonna tell you about, but probably not on here because you know how Milwaukee can be very trashy. So yeah, but they do got different people over the course of time. Like I think they got like a trans drag show. They have it's like everything basically takes place on the dance pavilion. Other than that, the dance pavilion, you walk down to the stage where whoever's famous person gonna be there singing. They got that stage, and other than that, just like a bunch of pop up shops, and that's it. Nothing really major. Only thing is like I think when I went a few years ago, one of the drag queens like, oh y'all got an air conditioning dressing room. Air conditioned dressing room. That's about it. Compared to other cities. Master P's daughter Tatiana Miller passed away. He had hinted that it was due to mental health illness related. So our thoughts and prayers are with Master P and his family. And then also
Wait a minute, who?
Master P daughter Tatiana Miller. She's the one of the I think she's the youngest.
Okay.
Jeff Gladney, I don't know if I pronounced his last name right, but Jeff Gladney of the Arizona Cardinals, quarterback. He died this past, I believe over the weekend at the age of 25 in a car accident. Our players are with that family also. And then, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Hot Topics. Okay, so I know we are like a lot behind schedule. But it's Crystal B's turn, and it's time for them top 3 Facebook news stories.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Crystal B. On remote as always. And this evening we have our top 3 headlines tonight. So the biggest one everyone's always worried about is this inflation, and it's been the highest.
Gas is too damn high. Gas is $4.99 a gallon. Something needs to be done about gas being too damn high. I saw somebody put $5 worth of gas in their gas tank. I'm pretty sure all they can do is drive to the next gas pump as usual. Gas is too damn high, and we need to do something about rent. Rent is too damn high too. We need to have rent control.
Well then.
So it's at a 40-year high. This inflation is at a 40-year high. We have not seen this in over 40 years. So
we ain't seen this since after the Great Depression of 1932.
So
I think that was more than 40 years ago.
Yeah, that was.
Oh. I'm just saying.
Take 2022 minus 40, and you'll get your total. You get something there. So President Biden and the federal chairman Jerome Powell meet about the inflation and how they're going to fix the problem.
They're going to give us some more money?
Next,
we getting a stimmy?
There is possibilities of possible stimulus checks, or possibly maybe a little more money on your checks.
Oh, okay. Because Uncle Joe still owed us a back pay for hazard pay for working during Corona that I still ain't got yet that he promised. So I'm still working. I was still waiting on that damn back pay for coronavirus.
So they're working on a from March 2021. There's a $1.9 trillion COVID fund relief package, which originally Mr. Trump was trying to originally pass, but never could get it through at all. So we really don't call him former. We just call him Mr. Trump. So he was impeached twice, Mr. Trump. So on some good notes, on some really good notes, a lot of airports now are going to start modeling towards the price of these little like people have their little like stands, kind of like street food and street pricing.
Oh, vendors.
So street vendors. Okay, thank you. And so they're going to start doing street prices. So now instead of the cost of being at an airport and spending almost $10 for that mocha latte from Starbucks, you're getting something from one of the other restaurants. Hey, little buddy. Hey, little buddy. So they're actually going to work on actually dropping the prices inside an airport. It's going to make them more competitive, which I think to me, an idea at the inflation price, everything else, because
gas is too damn high.
They're starting to see.
Every time I hear inflation, I just think about gas prices.
Man, I paid $4.79 a gallon yesterday.
Where did you get gas for $4.79 a gallon?
So,
was it
man, it's all the way out here.
A number 3 story this evening is people don't want to go back to work that are actually working remotely. They do not want to go back to work full time.
I don't blame them. It's a pain in the ass to go to work, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, dealing with management who are unappreciative for the work that you put in, and dealing with rude nurses and doctors, and because they feel like, oh, we're above you, you know. I'm just saying, not all nurses and doctors, not all nurses.
I was gonna say, wait a minute now.
But yeah.
So people are having to decide you can stay working remotely, but you will get a pay freeze for the rest of 2022, and we'll decide if you get a pay raise for the next year.
Why would they do that? Because I don't know. Okay, so this is my brain speaking here. I feel like that brings down the overhead if you don't have to rent out a building and pay utilities and X, Y, and Z and this, that, and the other.
Some companies who told their staff to do remote working have downgraded to smaller buildings to cut costs.
So I don't.
Go ahead, Tina. Go ahead.
So I don't understand, like, why would you, like, I don't know, like, if it's been working, let them people stay at home and continue to work from home.
From season 4, I did do a little bit of a story on this too, and from then till now, coming back from season 4 till now at season 6, I will tell you that there's actually been at least in the world, now just not America, but in the world, there's been at least 25 companies as of today that have sold their buildings, their property, right? And they're making people work remotely permanently. Because the cost, and like you were saying, the cost, the fees, I mean, even if people, let's just take it.
A lot of these companies, they rent their space out.
Yeah. I mean, let's just say you live in Chicago. Again, that's a just south of us, within a distance. You know, to me, you have to transport yourself, and then you got to get on a, some kind of transit system, if it's a train, if it's a bus, whatever it is. So you're paying for that, or you got to pay for a parking fee to park in a parking ramp or something like that. And then you might have to walk another maybe 2 or 3 miles just to get where you need to go. So you could eliminate a lot of expenses for that employee, for one, and 2, if you actually covered their expenses at home by, say, paying 50% of their utilities and paying for their,
They better just pay for Wi-Fi and be done with it.
I feel like working from home is going to make people. I feel like it's gonna call like I agree to some to a certain extent. I feel like it should be like half and half. Like you just spend some time during the week at the office and some time at home. To me, I just feel like working from home, we're gonna see a lot of increase in health problems like obesity and all this other kind of stuff with this whole working from home thing. Because to be honest, if I didn't get up and go to work, and I stay at home and work all day, I will be a brick house inside of a warehouse, inside of Kmart, inside of Walmart, inside of J.C. Penney's, inside of Amazon warehouse, all in one stop. If I work from home, in my personal opinion,
and that's true because I will say that like I see that from doing the position that I do, where they actually had people work from home, and they actually could just eat a bag of chips, like they could put their chips right on their desk.
Yeah, I'm like,
they could just eat.
Granted, you can be overweight and still work at certain places. I just feel like for me personally, me going to work allows me to get daily exercise.
I just like going outside, so I'm never gonna be the type. If I ever did do remote work, it'd be like a part-time job. It wouldn't be my full time. It'd just be like some as needed work somewhere,
Right.
you know. But no, I've never. The job I got now, I'm so used to standing on my feet all day. Like I actually have a desk. I don't know what to do with myself, so I got a standing desk so I can pull it up and stand up.
I mean, that's why a lot of companies are going that way, where you can stand up or sit down. To me, that's just the way to go. But
yeah,
it's true. If you put on, depending on how many steps you put on per day, I mean, working in the medical field, working in the some industry, certain industries that you're on your feet all day long. I mean, to me, you're getting your steps in and you're getting your exercise. So when other people sit behind a desk all day long, and actually, I was watching a YouTube video recently, and there was an older gentleman that actually was he's a doctor. Okay, this guy's on TikTok I don't know, remember his name specifically, and he said if you're at a desk job, if you can't stand up or get one of those upright desks to stand up for a few hours at a time, you need to quit. You need to leave because you got to stay active. That body can't just be sitting all day long. It can't. It's just not going to work.
No.
I'll be a brick house inside a warehouse. I cracked 21,000 steps today. So, yay me.
Wow.
Which is, according to Sam, 10 miles I walked today.
How many miles is it?
10 miles.
Oh, wow. I mean, we
yeah. I remember being there doing them type of steps. Stacy.
All right, I guess that was Crystal B top 3 Facebook stories. All right, so we got 2 stories before we head out for the night. So the first one is an 18-year-old in Florida was arrested after officials said that he posted a photo of himself with an airsoft gun with the caption asking Siri for direction to the nearest school. And the young man's name is Corey Anderson.
People just don't learn their lessons, do they?
They do not. Yeah, I don't. See, I feel like these mass shootings as far as schools has gotten so. I don't know why this is popular. This shouldn't be a popular thing. I just don't get it. What is up with the whole I'm gonna go shoot up the school thing? Like I just really don't understand like what is going through people's heads. Like, oh, I'm free to go shoot up the like to me, okay, if you get bullied in school, I get it, you go to a teacher, nothing happens, and it keeps going on and on and on. I get it, it happens. Nobody should get bullied, but I feel like school is school is very tough no matter what. Well, probably not for like I'll say around 4th or 5th grade is when school starts to get really tough on kids with trying to be popular and all these other kind of things. So it can be tough. But to me, the lessons, the things that you go through in high school shapes who you are as an adult. And to some people, it makes them tougher, it makes them stronger, it makes them want to prove people wrong. And I feel like that's just life. And to say, oh, I'm gonna get angry and go shoot up the school because oh, I tripped and fell and people laughed at me is not a reason to go shoot up the school.
Mm-mm. I mean,
and then now it's getting to the point now where it's like these kids don't even have a reason. Like I don't like the one that happened in Texas. I don't even think that boy attended that school. He just decided to wake up, I'm go to a school and start shooting. Like I don't get it.
Mental health awareness.
Yeah, that's it. Mental health. Yeah. I mean, like Maya, like I said, there was some person that messaged her and there was threatening her. Just with that this person said specifically that she hopes that her kid's school is next. I'm like, not today. And this person here, this person I'm talking about again, we won't get into details, but this person lives on the other side of the country, okay, and was in the Navy, a military personnel.
That is crazy.
So
absolutely.
I mean, I understand that going through boot camp, it does mentally and physically beat the bejeebers out of you, but hands down is you just don't wake up and threaten people online. You can't do that no more. It's just not.
I mean, anytime you can enroll into an organization that okays you to kill other people and get paid for it.
Yeah.
There's a lot right there. Right?
A lot of backgrounds need to be done on that too before they let some people,
It's sad.
And then something. So like I said, we need to do. They need to do something like this. They still like. I think they're supposed to be holding like a special session to debate like gun laws and gun control and stuff like that. Like this shouldn't be something that should be debated still. It should be a plan of action put in place already by now. Mm-hmm. Like it's been plenty enough incidents where a plan should have been in place to prevent things like this from happening, to prevent people like that to get guns in their hands. So like now, I agree. Now they should raise the age to be able to buy guns now. And then on top of that, they're like, oh, well, you can go at 18, you go off into the military and fight for your country, but you can't buy a gun or buy cigarettes or whatever. I'm like, hey, I don't know what to tell you. Because there's too many idiots out here who are not going to the military and who are getting a hold of these guns and are doing stupid stuff at the age of 18. And because they can legally go buy weapons.
The thing is, and like my kid, okay, so my kid, I have one son that's 20 years old, and he knows that, like, he's been out with his grandpa, was in the military, out to a gun range, okay, and knows what the difference is between a video game and the real thing. Like, and my dad showed him specifics, what this mentally, physically can do to you if you actually go and do something. Like if you were to say, go and steal someone's, equipment and go do this, So to me, it's, you have to really to me. And
these kids know right from wrong. It's just the point that they just don't care and just out here reckless and just going to go do it.
That's true, but look at what the military does. And Anthony, both of my parents served in the military. My father served in the Vietnam War, and Agent Orange killed him. And I always wanted to be a military nurse, and him and I would argue about that because he didn't want me to become so desensitized to stuff like that. We talk about how can somebody go shoot up a school when that's what the military does in other countries.
Sure.
They're not supposed to, women and children are supposed to be off limits, but, a bullet don't have a name. And when you spraying in one specific area or you bombing in one specific area, you're going to always have those casualties, unfortunately, So, but when you get people that can do that just without some type of subconscious, that's the type of people they be looking for to join the military. Unfortunately. So, these people do exist. I think you got to be 18 to purchase a hunting rifle. If you want to get a handgun, I believe you have to be 21. Mm-hmm. It's still young, I'm not sure. I can't remember if Wisconsin still requires you to go through some type of training course. I feel like they should. They do?
They do.
Okay.
I think to get the permit, it's the only time you got to go through some type of training. But the far as like you could go buy a gun, and like I said, if you ain't got what's the conceal and carry permit they be having now. I think it's what we got here. So okay, yeah. So you got to go through training to get that. But if you just go into a store to buy a gun, they don't give you any kind of training. Just here you go, they take your money. Here you go.
Well, I mean, there is a grace. There is a grace period. There actually is. They actually have to do like federal.
Yeah, that's what they do, like the background check and stuff like that.
No, so they hand you the weapon.
But like far as like training, like this is how you properly shoot the gun, and this is how you do this and that. Like they don't do that unless that customer asks to be properly shown how to do them things. They didn't know. They just give us your money, and then here you go.
There are states like the central kind of beltline of the U.S. and parts of the South actually do. Before you decide you're going to purchase a weapon, they actually put you through like a class. You got to take the class to understand what that weapon's going to do. You know, I mean, in Canada, someone just said, no, I haven't really got an exact answer, but they said they're actually going to ban handguns in Canada. So as soon as I get the details on coming up in a few days, I will get the details and I will tell you that because that's possibly where one country decided to say they're done.
And speaking of idiots, sometimes it don't necessarily need to be a gun. Because in Chicago, a 27-year-old Joseph Bordia, I don't know if I pronounced his last name right, is charged with arson and attempted murder after, I still use paper, y'all. After he allegedly doused a 75-year-old Joseph Cormier, I don't know where they get these last names from. He doused him in basically liquid while he was sleeping, set him on fire.
They set him in like a flammable liquid.
Yep, he doused him in some type of flammable liquid and set him on fire. He was 75 years old and not expected to survive his injuries. So, like I said, it don't necessarily have to be guns these days.
Absolutely not.
Oh no! I mean, they could put that stuff around your house and start a fire. You wouldn't sometimes wouldn't even know. You know, just or kind of really people. But I mean, that's all it takes. You know, I mean, people could throw a rock at you and kill you.
It is true.
I mean, that's sad.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are over our time. Want to thank everybody who has watched this. Please make sure it'll help us out a lot if you share this podcast with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to us on Facebook and Twitter, or not Facebook, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook channel, so that way you will get that notification every time we go live. And if sometimes you don't have time to watch the video version, you can always watch the audio version, which is available on major streaming services such as Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts. We are now available on Samsung Podcast now. So make sure you guys check that out. Tune in. Subscribe, tell your friends, tell us how you like this podcast. And if you have an iPhone, please give us that 5-star rating on Apple Podcast, because somebody was being a butthole and gave us a certain rating that dropped our 5-star now to a 4.8 or 4.7 rating now. So anyway, final thoughts. Who wants to kick off final thoughts?
Okay, I'll go ahead. So I believe that, we really need to start looking at people's situations, mental health. We need to start doing checks on people. I think, to me, in my thoughts, I think maybe 25 might be a good idea to probably, for weapons. Maybe we need to really make sure these kids understand the differences. And if they think a video game, even if it's any kind of video game, is going to involve violence, maybe that's a good thing, that we really need to look at.
But the thing is, you can't really blame video games, because when it comes to video games, it falls on the parents, because a lot of these video games that involve shooting and killing is rated mature, which is 17 and older. So you have to be 17 or older to buy those video games. So if you're 14, 15, is your 13, 14, 15-year-olds playing those games, it's the parents' fault. The parents exposed them to it.
So that's the thing. There's the catch. The kids say, "Mom or Dad, I want that for Christmas," or their birthday, or "Hey, so and so, hey, Mom, hey, Zach's my buddy Zach's got this new Call of Duty game, and I want to get And some parents don't even think to research it out. They just give the money and they'll tell them that sure, go order online under my account, and then that's the thing. They go to Amazon under their mom's account or parents' account, and.
So, Tina, your final thoughts? Wait, the facial expression.
So, man, you can stop trying to ask me to condense my thoughts into a few minutes. You know I can't do that. So, as far as I hope Mo'Nique and D.L Hughley hash that out. Okay, I do hope that happens. Gun safety. I absolutely feel like it should be mandatory that you pass some type of course. I what?
I don't know.
When I did my carrying concealed, it was only required for me to do a 4-hour class.
Okay.
And it was and I didn't learn how to shoot a gun. It was just what are the laws? They just taught me the laws. So I feel like I know in some states they do require you hands-on training in some states. So I feel like it should be more a unified type of training. I don't feel like I feel like it should be a federal thing. Since it is constitutional law, okay, that a person can own a firearm. I want mental health to be less taboo. I want to see more people going into that field. It's mentally draining. It's more. I'm sorry, somebody just walked up on my porch.
That's because you be shopping.
Ooh-wee. Okay. There's more demand than supply of mental health providers, and it always has been that way. I really don't know how we're going to circumvent that, if it ever will change. I doubt it. I feel like that's a very big cause of a lot of things that's going on,
Right.
I do feel like it's less taboo now than it was before. And I hope it continues to be that way, that people can at least go talk to somebody. Everybody don't need medication,
True.
Okay. And yeah, I think that's all I got. Yay, Pride Fest. The second, third, and fourth.
Yay!
So,
sorry,
my final,
I was having technical difficulties. Sorry about that.
It's all right. So my final thoughts are, for us again, we just need to get these gun laws in place. And I don't know why mother don't turn up the TV and I'm still live.
Because you're talking too loud.
But we need to get these gun laws in place. What else we need to get in place? We need to get these gun laws in place. Like I said, we need more mental health professionals, and we need to overall figure out a way to curb all this negative violence and everything that's been going on, and have more drink to that moment.
Yay! Oh, really?
Oh, Tori, yay!
Hey. Little dude.
So with that being said, before we go, y'all know I gotta go through the deals. We got deals. So head over to habits365.com. Use code Anthony4 to receive 20% off your purchase. And also head over to bearskin.com. That's bearskn.com. Use code Anthony to receive 5% off your purchase. And also head over to redsports.com and use code Martel1 to receive 5% off your purchase. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Same Cast, Different Day Podcast, the #1 podcast in Wisconsin for Gen X, Millennials, and Gen Zs. And we will see you all on the next episode where we'll be talking about sex.
Bye.